I was all over the place with these notebooks. And then since I had a stationery fetish, I would make sure that they are the cutest things ever. But I came here today to tell you all about the reMarkable Paper Pro. So, hey, what's going on? Welcome. It's your girl, Deanna Diaz, aka the $1,000,000 sis, but still your business bestie. And today I'm going to review and share my thoughts and opinions about the reMarkable Paper Pro. So, let's go. And also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you think about the Paper Pro if you already have it, and anything that you recommend with digital note taking and reading, things like that. So let me tell you the quick reasons why I decided to go with a digital notebook / e-reader. So I already have an e-reader. I have the Kindle Paperwhite. I have that, and I still use that for all my books. I decided to go with the reMarkable Paper Pro because, one, I can carry all my documents with me. I can actually put books on there as well. I can do my calendar, I can plan, I can schedule, and it also has a feature where you can connect to Wi-Fi. So that means as soon as I write something up, I can send it out. And it also has a cloud service, which is $3 a month. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. And it does come with its own templates. So anything from calendars, the meeting notes, and things like that. The reMarkable brand has been really good with that, okay? One of the top main reasons on why I chose to get the reMarkable Paper Pro is because it is definitely a distraction-free device. So, if you're on your laptop or if you're typing up on your phone, everything's ding, ping, vibrate, calls. With the reMarkable Paper Pro, I get none of that. I get no notifications while I'm writing, and I use this for everyday things, to include my journal. While I'm writing, while I'm brain dumping, brainstorming, none of that is disturbing me. None of that is coming into play, so I can get done what I need to get done, and I stay on track and I stay focused, because I have a hard time staying focused at times. Yes, this is crazy. So another thing about it is that you can connect it to Google Drive, you can connect it to Dropbox. Even though I didn't buy the cover, this cover came from Amazon. I needed something that screamed me, okay? And this screamed me. Only thing I'm missing is butterflies, but that's okay. I did get this case from Amazon. They do have more professional looking cases, like leather and things like that, but I just didn't think paying for those types of covers were worth it for a case. I did decide to upgrade to Paper Pro pencil, or this Pro pencil right here. I did spend a little bit more money to get this pencil because it has the eraser tip on it. I thought it was worth it. The other pencil, I think it was included, but I'm not sure. I will definitely make sure the prices are, you can see it within this video, okay? But it's sleek, it's professional, and it gets me where I need to be. And it's so thin. Look how thin this thing is. It's so thin. It fits into my new book bag, which I got, that has the slots in it. So I can fit that, my laptop, my Kindle Paperwhite, my camera accessories, chargers, and things like that, and no notebooks. How do I use my reMarkable Paper Pro? There's several things that I do with it on a daily basis, okay? So one of the things is that I do have my daily devotionals. And I do want to let you all know that I will be showing you the templates that I have created myself. Some templates I am using from reMarkable, but for the most part, I'm using my self-made templates that I use on Canva. But if you don't want to do all that and you want to get them from me, I got a link for you. Just check the description bar below. Daily devotionals and affirmations. I have to stay close to my God. That's just first and foremost. When I do my devotionals, and so I have right here, church notes copy, which I put in a master file. And if you want a more in-depth video on how I classify my documents and label my folders and things like that, let me know. And then my daily devotional, because like I said, me and God go together real bad. And yes, if you notice, it is in color. The reMarkable Paper Pro comes in color. Now, the first two versions, no, it is not in color, but this one is. So this is how I designed it. Deanna's Daily Devotional. I got the date, the scriptures, and the devotion. My thoughts and prayers on everything that I've gotten from the day's devotional, okay? And I custom made this super easy. Now, when I'm doing my to-do list, this is what I use. I made this delicious to-do list. That's my alter ego. We're not gonna pay her no attention. But delicious to-do list. And as you see, I have a couple blocks here, and I am a fan of the check mark. So once I complete a task, I check it. And then what I also do is I don't erase it off of here until I mark my progress in my daily what I did. So this is what my daily what I did for that day looks like. It says delicious daily accomplishments and what I accomplished today. I put that all right here. So, and the reason why I write down what I did, in case I need to reference what I did, like if I'm having a meeting with somebody and I have a due out to them, after I complete it, I write it down, say that I emailed it, blah, 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 whatever, and I date it. So then if I need to recall that information, let's say I sent the email out and this was 2 months down the line and it was for a project, things like that, they say they didn't get it. And I can say, well, wait a minute, let me go back. So let's say that I completed this on November 1st. Oh, I see that I did my due out and I emailed it to such and such. Let me go in my email and pull it up. There it is. So it just helps me keep my ducks in a row. That may be overdoing it for some people, but I don't want my brain to do more work than what it needs to. Okay. Especially when a task is completed. I can always go back and reference that. And if for some reason I may not be able to get to my reMarkable Paper Pro, guess what? They have an app, and as long as you sync it to your Wi-Fi, you can log on to any Wi-Fi. Now, hotel Wi-Fi's is not really the business. So, but your phone's Wi-Fi and things like that, yeah. You know, as long as you have it up there, you're good to go. And they also have an app for the computer, so you don't have to worry about that either. And of course, I write down my goals and things like that. And I do want to show you one thing that I did. So I want to track how much money I bring in for my business, but I also have a goal in mind for how much money that I want to make. So for example, I'm going to show you one of my charts that I created. So this is right here. This is my moneymaker chart, $1,000, okay? And I have this, and as you see, I put the money down at the bottom, little sticky notes. And the notes that I put up here are actually scriptures that have to do with money, entrepreneurship, and serving, because that's what I believe my calling is serving, okay? And then these are breaking down by different increments to reach $1 million. So I have different things on that. So now if you know me, you know that I'm a serial entrepreneur, and I made different folders for my other businesses. I'm in the process of uploading my clients and things on here. And I also have my events and logistics company on here, Dorisa Industries. And then Army Life, my boutique is on here as well. So all my documents are on here. And I also have forms and things that I keep on standby in case I need to send to a client to get that completed. Because like I said, you can email a document to a client. The email that's associated with the reMarkable is the one that you sign up with. So it creates you an email so that you can send a document or whatever to a client. When it comes to client and event management, I do that as well. Under all my clients, I have a folder, and then I have their name on a folder, especially if I work with them often. If not, then they'll go on a quick notebook. And in the quick notebook feature on the reMarkable Pro, it's just a big, huge notebook, and you just write it. There's a page for every time you hit new quick notes. Now, what I love the most about the reMarkable Paper Pro is that it feels like paper. Like, let me see if you can, a little ASMR. Yeah, it feels like paper. It feels like paper. And when I write on it, like, don't that sound like paper? That sounds like paper to me. Could you do this on an iPad? Yes, but on the iPad, you cannot have your hand laying on the iPad and trying to write at the same time, because it's going to pick up, it's going to sense your hand. When I write on the reMarkable Paper Pro, it feels like I'm on paper, and it doesn't pick up that my hand is touching it. And you really can't do much without that, without the pencil, to be honest. Okay, and most importantly, it helps me focus, because I have mom brain and every tab in the world is open. I got entrepreneurial brain. Every tab in the world is open in my brain. So the focus and the consistency helps me stay on track. Yes. This is not a sponsor video, but I do want to point out that unless you're willing to make the investment, the price point is a little up there. So altogether, with the reMarkable Paper Pro and the pen itself, it came up to about $700 and some. I'll put that exact number over here somewhere. And then, but the covering that I'm using, I don't think it was more than $25. All right. So you're looking at something that costs almost $800. So when I told myself I was going to order this, I told myself that I was going to get rid of every notebook, get rid of every note-taking app, and I was going to use this one, point blank period. I even used it for my shopping list, because I was going to make sure that I got all the bang for my buck, in which I feel like I have done that. There is color limitations. Like, yes, I did show you that some things can come in color, but unless you design a document that is full of vibrant color, then the color payoff is not going to be enough. It does have a highlight feature and things like that, but if you're an artist or things like that, this probably wouldn't be the best thing for you. Typing is annoying on here because it does have a full keyboard, and I'll show you what that looks like. I'm gonna do a quick sheet. I called it a quick notebook earlier, but a quick sheet. This is the keyboard on here, okay? You can do this and peck and type and maybe use two hands, but this is annoying, okay? You can also do the pen and type tap, which is a little better, but yet and still, it's still annoying. Handwriting is more of the focus on this tablet, okay? You have to make it a part of your everyday routine for it to be effective. I made the investment on this, and to be honest, I did use the payment plan. I think I'm using Firm. Who I think this will be perfect for? Obviously, entrepreneurs. You go to a lot of meetings, you take a lot of notes, and you don't have to worry about what notebook you wrote this in, or even if you wrote it on a piece of paper, which looks crazy when you're in a meeting and things like that, talking to somebody. Definitely moms who need a peace of mind and productivity to feel like they're doing something. I've created my own daily journal on here. Keeping up with appointments and calendars. I've made my own calendar. So that's what this looks like. And like I said about the color, these are actually blue. There is butterflies on here that are actually a really, really light blue, but you can barely see it. My final thoughts. If you are a businessman, businesswoman, even down to the secretary who loves structure, and you want a calm, clean place to think and write, I really believe that this device is the thing for you. If you want to see a full reMarkable Paper Pro walkthrough where I go through all the features, layers, selection, turning handwriting into text, how to integrate it in different parts of your life, how to use the app on the phone or the computer, then drop it down in the comment section below, and I will make sure that I get that done for you. Thank you so much for tuning in today to my review. What I would rate this tablet, this Paper Pro tablet, to be honest, I would rate it a 9 out of 10. Definitely a 9 out of 10. And the only reason why I feel that way is because of the typing. Make sure that you guys join my Discord. I'm trying to grow that, and then eventually I will need a moderator. So please join my Discord. I'm on there. If you are a small business owner, entrepreneur, and you want to share your story and expose your business, hit me up to be on my next episode of Boss Talk. We have a really great time, a really cute conversation between you and I, and we can get that on and popping. If you haven't seen my last video, I am doing digital NFC business cards. That's where you tap it and your information pops up with your link in bio, things like that. Make sure you do that, and then make sure you go to milliondollarsis.com, join my mailing list, and look at my blogs and all that other good stuff, and just know that I'm here for you. So it's almost 2026. That sounds wild. With that being said, I'm also going to be hosting my first retreat next year. So if you want to get on that, it's co-ed. If you want to get on that, make sure that you get on my mailing list so that you can be up to, so you can be in the know with that as well. Other than that, thank you so much for tuning in today. It's good to be back. As you can see, I'm in a brand new setting. If you have been watching me for a while, shout out to you all. I love you all, and I will see you in the next video.